America, America, America. Good evening, good Sunday evening, folks. Welcome to Street Savvy. I'm Jay Works. This is the best podcast in the country right now, folks. We are here embarking on almost our 200 show today. Almost 200, folks. And I'm glad to have you guys here on this lovely day, checking us out on YouTube TV as well as Facebook Live. We got a great podcast for you guys tonight. A great adult question. This is adult session. This is adult TV, adult podcast. No conversation for children, especially on this night, any other night. Folks, we're going to get to it. The biggest question of the year. Why do us adults be so comfortable in the bedroom with our partner having unprotected ex? Why? And as we all know, it leads to unpredictable moments as us being adults, young adults, older adults. It leads to things that we don't want to go through in life. It leads us to a lot of pains and headaches and a lot of beautiful wealth and joyness and supreme I don't know where I was at that time in my mind. So let's get at it, folks. Let's talk about it. Why do us as adults feel comfortable with our partner having unprotected ex? Let's go. Let's go, America. Let's go. Well, folks, I tell you about myself. Me, Jay Works. I have been through a lot of situations in life. Definitely in spirit and soul and mind, and just being a rabbit at places I think is comfortable to be doing X in or YZ, or especially with a significant other. And some things lead to me to feel good, not good, potentially good, make other people feel good, feel great, creating great human beings. In my case, I have 7 girls, 5 lovely boys. So in those situations, I'm feeling comfortable, unsafely. I can't even tell you some of the reasons. But what I do know, at some point in my life, X wasn't the best thing I should be doing with my life. Because I had a lot of kids doing X things with X different people, X amount of people. Women, of course. That's how you create these lovely children, lovely souls we have for having X with someone you have an X with. If I was me being a man and want to do things behind closed doors with a significant other, it wasn't always a need or a want. It was something I was feeling to do at the moment. The reason why I say that because a lot of us get into things just for the moment. And so we get into those entanglements in them dark places. We don't do no thinking. A lot of us don't think. And as I was talking to a female who in a local convenience store, we had a conversation today. And she says to me, no, it's a mental thing. Some people use it to their discretion. Some people use it on a mental direction. to have a hold on you, to trap you down, to keep you around for a long period of time, just to say you my baby mother or baby father, or because the feeling is neutral or is a pond. And I said, whoa, I don't know about all that. But it kind of made sense what she was saying. And I had to go back to the young lady, well, give me 5 of those questions that you want to understand. She gave them to me. One was mentally. It takes a mental toll when you have an ex and you in la la land, you in cloud 9. Then she said, physically, some of us just lose our mind. I said, that makes sense. Because I lost my mind many a nights, many a days. In certain instances, I didn't know where I was coming or going, in what direction. But having ex with someone you don't know or potentially not going to be with, we all don't know that answer. Or for, say, a one-night stand, allegedly, we go in unprotectedly in a lot of different areas. That's not cool for none of us. But we all got to pay the piper. And a lot of the questions that I oppose and people want to hear is it a mental aspect when we in those close quarters of a moment, that we forget where we at, forget what being safe is all about. And just go with the flow. What do you think, America? Do we just go with the flow and let God handle it? Or we just being us? Think about it. Because some of us used to a lot of different things with a lot of different folks. I tell you, a lot of my babies look just like me. So do that mean I was in tune to everything I was doing in the dark, unprotected? Or I was just being me, disenfranchised, not knowing woulda, coulda, shoulda, or just being selfish, or just we're trying to have entanglement as a young boy, as a young man, as a full-grown man or a middle-aged man. Because I done had kids in each the last 4 decades. That's crazy, but that's true. And what I mean by going in projected areas with a spouse or a friend or someone I'm just dealing with at those moments, had a lot of those moments. And is it been time consuming and cost worthy for what I was doing? Of course. But responsibilities bite you in your keister, which we all knows that. That means you're behind. When you doing unsafe things behind closed doors in the bedroom. So from this podcaster, I'm ready to tell you, some of us would say it's mental. Someone would say, when you're in the moment, you would think the other person's taking advantage of your great moments, your soul-making moments. Would that be true? Could that be true? Could that be an angle for us men or women? We all won't know because we'd all done been here too. But is there an answer for that? Yes, it is. But you have to be in the moment to have that answer. I would think. And I hope all America would think that. Or not. Because allegedly, we go in knowing What's at stake? Meat and potatoes? Or a lot of heartbreak and hard shake? And it's all moist, each way you want to go. Moist with the weather, I should say. Ladies and gentlemen. So, do we think every night or any given night when we on these lawful situations with whoever we may be in tune with or entwined with or entangled with at them dark moments, those spicy times, them great allegiant moments, cloud nine times, or just me or you trying to be us to please each other? I would say, as a thinking man, we just all be in the moment, America. We just be in the moment. Think about it. And sometimes in the moment can get you a world of trouble. Child support, headaches, grandkids, children, unlawful, unwanted feelings from your heart to your brain to your shoes to your keister, your butt, which is trouble. Or undecided drama in your life. Because them 15, 20, 30 minutes of fame, not knowing which direction to be happy in, can either suit you or not suit you. And that's when, like the young lady said, Alicia, says to me, it comes mental, Mr. Works, it be mental. I beg to differ with her. But I'm not the one to say or to be afraid not to say. A lot of situations I got in the dark, I shouldn't have been there. Because today, I owe child support and arrears a lot of different ways. And I'm hampered between what my life situations and my lifestyle should be because I've made poor decisions in the bedroom. Yes, of course, I'm here to admit that. And I think if I would think with my brain and not with my guidance, I'd be financially well off, financially and mentally stable when it came down to who I am, the father and the grandfather I want to be to my children and my grandchildren, and to the man I want to be to any woman I dealt with, especially to my wife. I'm a special species to a lot of different people. And a lot of different people want special species around them, men and women. Develop. Brain nurturing, bedroom talents, attributes, good and the bad, emotionally and mentally. But some of us is never prepared for the ending. A lot of us want all the good and no bad. But I'm here to tell you, define you first. Define your feelings and your moves and your gratitude and gravity in life first before you get in that dark room and want to be on cloud nine. Those are words from me, Jay Works. Folks, hope we learned something about ourselves tonight from this conversation. Remember, when you in those moments and you become in a language or attitude or in the greatest thing in your life that you unprotected, get protected. Safe way is always going to be the safe way. God bless America. Over and out. Street Savvy, the podcast. I'm Jay Works. Make sure you like and subscribe these messages.